You know, this is starting to feel like chili pepper weather. Paimon's hungry for some fresh and fiery, spicy foods that let your taste buds have a blast. And if there's one dish that fits the bill, it's blackback perch stew. Come on, let's pay a visit to One Min Restaurant.
Haven't you heard? Today's recommendation is the steak. Today's recommendation is the steak.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange walker and they're moving.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
And a radish veggie soup.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's
Which
been getting
should
quite
I
busy
choose?
recently.
Take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? Should I choose? A strange walker. Haven't you heard?
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Guess I'll post an expedition.
Onwards! We have work to do.
Star Snatch Cliff is known for its views. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose?
And a radish veggie soup. You're also here for Mondstadt's Ruin, aren't you? Busy recently.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Onwards! We have work to do.
Which should I choose?
It's been getting quite busy recently. It's been getting quite busy recently. And a radish veggie soup.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolven.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose?
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you? Today's recommendation is the steak.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Which should I choose?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
And a radish veggie soup.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Onwards! We have work to do.
Guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
Which should I choose?
Come take a look. There will
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll
Star-Snatched
post an
Cliff is known
expedition
for
at the
its views.
Adventurers Guild.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Star-Snatched Cliff is known for its views.
come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange
Today's recommendation is the steak.
and a radish veggie soup.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't
Which
stay here.
should I choose?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Today's recommendation is the
You're
steak.
also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
Which should I choose?
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Star Snatch Cliff is known
It's
for
been
its
getting
views.
quite busy recently.
Onwards! We have work to do.
Which should I choose?
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Star Snatch Cliff
It's
is
been
known
getting
for its
quite
views.
busy recently.
I guess
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Definitely be something that catches your eye.
I guess I'll host an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
And a radish veggie soup.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Which should I choose?
You're also here for Mondstadt's wine, aren't you?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
I guess I'll post an expedition at the Adventurers Guild.
Haven't you heard?
Today's recommendation is the steak.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay here.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that
It's been
catches your
getting
eye.
quite busy recently. been getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
It's been getting quite busy
Come take a
recently.
look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye. Haven't you
Today's
heard?
recommendation
There's a strange
is the
wanderer in your
steak.
wolfendom.
Onwards! We have work to do.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
It's time to move on. We shouldn't stay
It's been
here.
getting quite busy recently.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Today's recommendation is the steak.
Haven't you heard?
I do hope the Knights of Favonius are all working hard.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer in your wolfendom.
Onwards!
It's
We have work to do.
Today's recommendation is...
Into the wind.
Vision you need to create. Is it something you
Follow the wind.
It's been quite busy.
The wind knows me. Time to go.
Share your troubles with the wind. Lord Barbados will respond to you.
Putz. Não é um... Ah, legal. Ah, tudo que eu queria. Um bagulho legal assim. Só vamos, velho. Estou ligando. Ai, meu Deus. Agora que eu não volto mesmo. Obrigado. Ai, meu Deus. O pior que fazer zenyatta com macaco é sempre da hora.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
Sim, sim. Isso. Ah, porra, Hanzo.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
Ah, tá. Ele quer fazer isso. Ah, filha da puta.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Pera, eu tô chegando. Ai, meu Deus, eu sempre esqueço como é que desce.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Disponha. Ai, tem uma pedra. Ai, socorro.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something.
Eu tô com pouca vida. O Zenyatta em cima de mim. Nossa.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Ai, cara. Obrigado. Ai, meu Deus. Eita porra. É isso aí, brother. Ih, rapaz.
Hey, guess who's here?
Uf.
Oh, no way! It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Ah, traveler, welcome. Good to see.
We want some blackback perch stew!
All right, blackback perch stew it is.
Esse cara, ele era doido demais,
It'll be
velho.
right out for you
Puta
in just a
vida.
moment.
Thanks, Chef Mel! I was just
Eu não sabia
thinking
se era
about you guys,
coragem ou se era
and now you're
responsabilidade,
here.
mas
It feels like
esse
you
cara
heard
era
my
doido, ele
call and
era.
came running. You mean you were about to come looking
Ai,
for us?
bicho.
Uh-huh. There's something I want to discuss with you guys. Did you happen to see how the city looked on the way over here? Everyone's getting ready for the Moonchase Festival. That's right. Moonchase is a big festival where we celebrate the arrival of the fall, but it's completely different nowadays. We eat our favorite foods. Sounds like Paimon's kind of... With your great taste in food, Moonchase Festival is sure to be to your liking. Hey, if you got a problem... so are you guys free these days?
That's right. Getting some suggestions from friends will
Masterful chefs, huh? Right, yeah. I guess you probably... Every year, Moonchase Festival has a Feast of the Bounteous Land. I totally agree. I heard it was Ningguang that came up with it. She's so... Well, I want to take part in the competition, but coming up with new dishes is hard work. And so, I was thinking, this'll be a piece of cake. We've got friends from all over the map, haven't we? You sound pretty Well, you know. But first things first, let's have a delicious one-man meal. After that, okay, great. Also, Guoba should...
Here's your blackback perch stew, folks.
It smells so good. That was so delicious.
Xiangling can be a bit of a...
Come on, Dad. Why would you say...
Because I know you all too well, my dear. That's why. You mustn't be quite so reckless when you're out in the wild, you understand? You do well to be a little more cautious, like our traveler.
Don't worry. We're all friends here. Let's all look out for...
Caralho!
Going around as usual. All right, let's pack up and head out.
Adeus. Meu chapéu do céu, pra que isso? Nossa. Ed. Pega o raio, pega o raio, pega o raio. Ah, de novo, velho! Ah, tomar no cu. Como é que eu vou jogar de Zenyatta assim? Que saco!
it's outside the box thinking that we're looking for, right? Hutao always seems to have a unique perspective, so let's make this our first stop.
What? My ears are
Filha da
burning.
puta.
Did somebody say my name?
Cadê, velho?
Yeah, it's Paimon and the
Ai,
Traveler.
foda.
Oh, and Xiangling too.
Oh, of
Corre,
course,
rapaz.
Hutao.
Mata ele.
Way outside the
Meu
box.
Deus. Cadê o dano, velho?
You're here for some other reason, right? How might I be of assistance?
Well, Hutao, I wanted to ask you,
What food I like?
Ah, que saco, velho. Ainda tem sombra.
Off the top
Ainda
of
tem
my
Reaper
head,
agora. Como é que eu jogo
Don't really
assim?
have an answer.
Não tem como não.
wow. So even Hutao gets lost for words sometimes.
Come on, even the chirpiest birds clock
Gente,
out for the
pode
night,
ajudar as pessoas a serem
right?
responsáveis.
I'm no different.
Nossa, mano, tava com prata de dano, velho. Cadê esses DPS? Mano, puta vida.
Pretty sure clocking out. Right. There's no need to overcomplicate it.
Ah,
Pick a dish and
I see. Launching a new dish? Well, let me say right off the bat, nothing
fica aí um
weird.
pouquinho.
poached fish and shrimp dump.
Well, it is and it isn't.
Dynamic?
No, not that kind
Morre,
of
ai.
dynamic.
Morre, ele não morre.
Dishes
Ai,
like shrimp
desgraça.
dumplings are more subdued.
Okay. Dynamic. So is this just another way of saying you should keep everything balanced? You know, a little meat, a little veg.
Ó o caminho.
Except I don't think you need to.
Okay, I think I got it. How did
Só
I
tá com
ever
prata
doubt
em kill
you,
e dano,
Hutao?
velho.
Thanks. When it comes to telling tales,
Sounds suspiciously like a compliment to me. I'll take it. Uh-huh. Everything in this world runs on its own set of principles.
since the
E aí,
traveler
brother?
seems to approve,
Valeu pelo
I'll make
healing?
sure.
Não.
Paimon thinks are pretty.
Boo Boo Pharmacy? Yeah, you'll definitely get some interesting responses over there. If you find out anything interesting, you've got to come back and tell.
Ui, obrigado. Eu tô aqui no point tentando ficar vivo. Pera aí, a gente consegue. Manter o healing ligado que a gente mantém vivo. Aí, beleza, posso soltar agora tranquilo, sabendo que farei alguma coisa.
Oh, it's why. If it isn't the special guests who seldom visit. Less busy than usual, I see. Yikes! What happened to Baishu's voice?
Obrigado.
Excuse me? The neck. Oh, it's just Changsheng.
Welcome. Here to
Eu sou bom
procure an
nisso, cara.
herbal
Essa
remedy, I
movement aqui
presume.
já tá bom pra isso já.
No. We actually came for the conversation this time. I'm
Ooh,
into
some more.
this year's cooking competition.
Obrigado.
Most astutely self-corrected. We shall surely. You need to know what food I like. It's all the same. No flavor.
Chi-Chi has some gustatory dysfunction and can't
Easy
taste any
demais,
food.
velho.
Make no mistake, she's not being uncooperative.
Oh, I understand. That's fine. Still, I'd expect Chi-Chi
Oh.
to have some sort of dietary preferences, though. There must be some sensation. Yes. There's coconut milk. Nice and cold. Well, that doesn't help us. It's not a dish, it's a drink. How about you two? Any thoughts? I like bite-sized morsels of meat.
I agree with Changsheng. Many of our patients are the elderly and young children. They find large chunks of fowl or seafood difficult to swallow and digest. dishes where the ingredients have been finely. We also see plenty of people with colds and sore throats who find it difficult to eat rich food. From a purely pharmaceutical perspective,
Got it. Would that be medicinal soups?
Medicinal.
I must apologize for having such a one-track mind. It's a
That's okay. Everyone's input counts. Keeping it.
Medicinal dishes have higher
Vou lá
demands
atrás,
in terms
pô.
of nutrition.
Food with substance. Always better. Everyone will like it.
It's a great suggestion. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome. As long as we.
It's great to have a doctor's unique perspective.
Oh, how you flatter me.
Receptivity to sensible suggestions make for a savvy. Oh, she is! Creating new dishes is.
Everyone's got their hobbies.
Então, gente, então usa aqui à
I'm
direita.
thinking, usually I just go with my own ideas, but having a whole new perspective this time is sure to make a big difference to
me
the
ajuda.
end result.
Great! That makes this whole trip worth it. All right, time to move on to the next. So we've got an independent thinker's perspective and a health perspective.
Que legal. Volta pra lá, vai. Ah. Ah. É isso aí! Na ousadia, na ousadia.
Oh, it's the traveler in Paimon. And Xiangling.
Greetings, friends. It's been a while.
Hey, what brings you here?
Has something happened?
What's with this great big stone on the ground?
Long story. So, just to confirm, I will assume responsibility for handling this stone of unknown origin. Any objections?
None here. You know how to get things done, Kuching. As long as it's with you, I can rest easy knowing that it's in safe hands.
Should I take this to mean that you doubt the relative safety of leaving this in the hands of the Tianquan?
Huh? Well, for starters, Ketching is the one who's always out running errands, rain or shine. Besides, you don't seem to give a
Tá lá,
lot more
povo.
about...
I was
É
merely
com
joking.
vocês.
You, meanwhile, seem only too ready to pounce when an opportunity to
Tem que tirar a torre ali, senão não dá pra segurar.
arises. By no means. You wish to know about the stone, I presume. Then let me invite the...
You...
Não, saiam.
Fine. Well, it's a big one, right? And such a smooth surface, too. Makes you...
It was found by a fishing crew, not far off the coast. It must...
Finds like this cannot be kept as private property, and must be submitted to a holder of
Não tem
public
mais sombra, dá
office.
pra tentar usar.
So, what's... Well, we've hit it with just about every weapon we could get our hands on and haven't managed to even dent it yet.
No weapon could smash it open. Wow.
Bora lá,
Kuchin has
rapaz.
taken an unusually keen interest in this giant stone.
Let's put that aside for a second.
Actually, we were looking for all of you.
Oh? Hopefully not because there's been some sort of cataclysmic event.
No, nothing like that. Paimon's just getting carried away. Food preferences? That's a little unexpected.
I have rather simple tastes. Precise, pure, smart, and sophisticated.
É, cara.
That is all I
Melhor é a
require.
pior coisa que eles fizeram foi botar esse chat, velho. mais engraçado. Assim.
I summed up my culinary requirements in 4 words. Is that insufficiently simple for you?
A few weeks out on the open ocean would fix your flawed definition of simplicity, let me tell you that.
What about you, Beto?
Me? If it's
Deus,
freshly
ela não
cooked and
faz
piping
nada,
hot, that
velho.
floats my boat. If it's got a little chili pepper in there too, I'm one
Paimon thought you would have...
Oh, bar food works too.
As for me, it's got to be seafood.
Okay, got it. So,
Tá lá o povo.
piping hot and, a simple... And that's where I would disagree. Traveler, surely you've heard of golden shrimp...
Oh my, they're my favorite.
You need to wash and devein the shrimp, wrap it in finely sliced potato strips, then deep fry it to perfection. There's no room for cutting They're very precisely put together. They taste pure. The presentation is smart. Huh. So what you're saying is, for all the frills and trills, good food...
I heartily agree. Golden shrimp balls are a prime example. They're a...
Okay, got it. So Kuching loves golden shrimp balls.
I didn't say that. Did I?
No.
Alrighty. Thanks for all your input. I'll be sure to...
Traveler, Paimon, do you have anything good? I'd like you to help me investigate something.
You picked the right people for the job. We investigate stuff all the time.
My thoughts exactly. The Chiseng has a public duty to deliver our final verdict to the fishermen. I'm sure you've become acquainted with the general background of the Moon Chase Festival. My grandfather was a researcher of Liyue's traditions. In his notes, he indicated that there was a
Ai, meu
dude
Deus,
very
povo.
few
Eles estão
written
muito
records
longe.
make mention
As
of the
pessoas vão
Soul
ficar bem.
God. And those that do are notorious.
ui,
One
carai.
folktale even claims that the ancients found the Stove God's shrine, but shortly after it was found, the stone was lost in transit. And it hasn't been seen since. After many years of researching ancient texts,
Então, povo, tem um junk, uma briguita atrás.
but this is all just theory and conjecture. Now that Rex Lapis has passed on, and Liyue has entered the age of humankind,
Tá,
his
mano,
successor
cagado.
should
Ele ia
continue
morrer
to
muito.
respect our nation's... That's why I think the responsibility for this situation should fall to me. It's a chance to shed light on our history. It was just a couple of days ago that we received this stone. Right after...
3
Eu
birds with
tô
one
aqui,
stone.
mano. Você viu que eu faço?
Hey, don't worry about that. This sounds super important. Besides, we're only... Wait a
Ai,
second.
Moira não, Moira não. Moira é zoado, Moira é
Kenshin,
zoado.
can I tag along for your investigation?
Olha pela Moira.
Uh-huh.
Agradecido.
But since it's all about the
Meu Deus,
stone
ela matou
god,
alguém, que
I might get to
surpreendente.
learn something useful about cooking along. Please, let me come along. I promise I'll...
If it means that much to you...
Isso. Vai atrás dela, mesmo.
Really? Yay! Thank you so...
Now that that's settled, time to get going. Jingsa Village is said to be home to a lot of historical
Adeus.
texts. So
Alright, then it's off to Chingsa we go.